afternoon, everyone. It's good to be here again. Okay, today I'm going to talk about two natural processes. Like we said the other time in the other video, we said that in science we're interested in nature, natural things, and natural processes. We explained, I mentioned some of the natural processes, and the two I mentioned to add to others were photosynthesis and respiration. So today, I'm just going to give us a little overview on photosynthesis and respiration. All right, I'm going to start with photosynthesis, and I want to let us know that photosynthesis is an anabolic reaction. What that means is it results in the building up. It builds up because the opposite or the antonym for the word anabolism will be catabolism, and that is what respiration is. So while photosynthesis is an anabolic reaction, respiration is a catabolic reaction. But we also have to note too that photosynthesis is the opposite of respiration. So these reactions are reversible. That's why if we're looking at the chemical reaction representing the equation of photosynthesis chemically, we find out that the reverse of that is respiration. But having said all of this, what then is photosynthesis? Okay, photosynthesis is simply a process that occurs in green plants. I'm using the word green plants because there are some other plants that are not greenish as a result of chlorophyll not being the pigment in the plastids. All right, so I'm going to define, or photosynthesis is defined as the process that enables green plants. I said, as the process, a natural process that enables green plants to make their food. What do they use to make their food? They use water, they use carbon dioxide. So, and this would happen in the presence of sunlight. So we simply say that it is a process that enables green plants to make their food with the aid of sunlight using water and carbon dioxide as the reactants. But for photosynthetic activities to take place, of course, light has to be present. I mean, light from the sun. That is why photosynthesis is rapid, or photosynthetic activities takes place rapidly during the day, though there is actually a dark stage. But photosynthetic activities takes place rapidly during the day, and for a plant to be able to photosynthesize, the leaves, it has to be green, and that greenish part of the plant is the leaves. So we simply say that the leaves is just the organ of photosynthesis. That is where photosynthetic activities occur. So whenever we hear the word photosynthesis, we should know that it's actually a way that enables green plants to make their food. Though not all plants feed by photosynthetic activities. Plants that go through these are autotrophic plants. We all know that there are heterotrophic plants that get their nutrient through other means, like the pitcher plant, the Venus flytrap, and other heterotrophic plants. Not all plants are autotrophic, but generally, autotrophic plants make their food with the aid of water and carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight. And that food they produce is glucose, and oxygen is given off as a waste product, and energy is released. So it is a process that occurs naturally in nature, and that is how autotrophic plants get their food. So the photosynthate, which is the produce, or what is produced after the reaction, is glucose. So the plants use this glucose for other metabolic activities to enable them carry out the life processes. The reverse or the opposite of that reaction is respiration. And in the case of respiration, the stored energy or the energy built up, the food storage during photosynthetic activities is broken down for the body to get energy to move and carry out other activities essential to life. What are the things I want us to remember? First, that photosynthesis is an anabolic reaction, while respiration is a catabolic reaction. Two, I want us to remember that photosynthesis occurs in autotrophic plants generally, but there are some plants that are heterotrophic, and the mechanism for heterotrophism, as it occurs in plants, will come up to you shortly. And we should also note that photosynthesis and respiration are reversible reactions. When I take us to the board to look at the chemistry behind these reactions, you will see that it is actually the opposite or the reverse. Thank you so much for taking some time out to listen to this. For students, school age students, students that want to write exams, biology, ecology, and other life related aspect of science, I just want us to note that the organ of photosynthesis is the leaf. So the leaf is just like the mouth of the plant. That is what enables the plant to feed. And for photosynthetic activities to take place, or for photosynthesis to occur, the leaves must be green. That is why if you're defining photosynthesis in any exam, you have to note that it occurs in green plants. You don't just define photosynthesis as a process that enables plants to make their food. That plant must be green, because apart from photosynthetic activities happening in most plants, we also have other reactions like chemosynthesis, and it does not take the same form. So we have to take note of that. The adjective green must be added to that definition to make it really sensible. Thank you so much for taking out some time to listen to me. For those of us that have not yet subscribed to this channel, I crave your indulgence to follow up and subscribe so that when videos like this are uploaded, you will get notification. Till I meet you again next time, it is the educator. Have a nice